Hello, how are you everyone? Today we are moving towards the third lecture of topical past paper of IGCSE and O-level physics. And before this I have delivered two lectures in which I have solved MCQs from 2021 to 2024. If you have not understand those lectures, then you can see on the right corner the link of the whole playlist is given. You have to click on the I button, then you can easily get the all playlist of my channel. Okay, one more announcement: if anybody wants to take online tuitions, then you can also contact with me. The contact number is given in my description of every video, so you can approach directly without any hesitation. Let's start. Question number 1, that is taken from October-November 2019. The speed time graph represents a journey. This is the speed time graph of any moving body that is traveling, and result is shown in front of you. Okay, so look on this one. It has mentioned two region. First region is X region, that I will share for your understanding. This is your X region. Okay, and second one is Y region, and Y region is only this one. So focus on those key points that I have told you in lectures lectures of motion 1 and motion 2, mean to say 2 lectures I have delivered. I have mentioned their key points. That's area under the curve of speed time graph gives us a distance. So if you look on the region X and the region Y, the area under the curve of region X is more than area under the curve of Y region. So it means the distance covered by the object in X region is larger than Y. I have mentioned here the hint of that question. Okay, so let's look on the option. What is asked? Question is how does the graph shows that distance traveled in the section X of the journey is greater than the distance traveled in the section Y. So I have already told you that the region under the curve X, the X region is larger than Y. That is why we can say that the body cover more distance in X region as compared to Y. So look on the option. The area below X section of the graph is greater than area below Y section. So this is your correct option. If you look this one, the gradient of the section X of the graph is greater than the gradient. No, remember the gradient of speed time graph gives us the acceleration, but in question he asked about the distance travel, so you have to focus only area. Okay, so second option is wrong. The third option is the speed of the end of the section X of the journey is greater than the speed. Now this is not related, because we are not moving towards the speed. We have to focus only at distance. Fourth one is the time for section X of the journey is greater than the time. No, this distance is not related to the time in speed time graph. Mean to say we have to only focus on the shaded area, because only one parameter that can helpful to find out the distance, or that is area. So remaining options are wrong. Next is question number 2. A boy throws a boy throws a ball vertically upward with the speed v. This is the person, and he is throwing a ball vertically upward. Okay, which row describes the speed and the acceleration of the ball at point X on the way upward. It means when this person this boy throws a ball in upward direction, then you have to focus on that point. When body is moving in upward direction, remember the speed of your body will be decreased. Okay, the reason is that the gravity attracts the body towards its center. Okay, I have highlighted the direction of gravity is downward. Okay, and body is moving in upward direction. That is why the speed of the ball is decreased. Okay, so you have to focus on the options are first one is either speed decrease. Yes, I have told you speed decrease, but we have two options, A and B. C and D will be wrong. The reason is that when body is moving upward, speed decrease. So these two options are wrong. Now move towards the second one. The direction of acceleration is vertically downward, as I have mentioned. Okay, so your B option will be correct. So you must understand the parameters and what are the characteristics of parameter. I mean to say how gravitational acceleration behaves in the practical life, then you can easily understand which option will be correct. Try to involve the physical thinking, then you can easily understand the physics. Okay, question number 3 is a car driver measures the time taken to complete 4 separate journey. In which journey does the driver have the greatest average speed? So on driver is moving towards 4 journey, and during first journey it covers 60 km distance in 2 hours. This is time is taken in hours and distance is taken in kilometer. And in second journey it covered 60 km distance in 3 hours. In third journey it covers 120 km distance in 3 hours, and so on. Okay, so you have to find the greatest average speed. What is the formula? So remember the speed, the formula of the speed is distance traveled divided per unit time. Okay, so here 60 divided by 60 km divided by 2 hours, you will get 2 divided 30. It means your body covered 30 km in 1 hour. This is your speed. Next is in second, 60 divided by kilometer divided by 3 hours, you will get 20 km per hour. Okay, then third one is 120 km distance is covered in 3 hours, then you will get 40 km per hour. Next is 120 km per divided by 4 hour, you will get 430 km per hour. So look, you have to find the greatest speed. So you have to find the greatest speed. So your greatest speed is 40 km per hour. This is your C option. Okay, without solving all these options you cannot identify the correct option. Okay, so next is I think it was the question. Next is the graph shows the speed of an object varies with time t, and which row describes the motion of the object at point p and q. Okay, this is the graph, and you can see the variation in the graph here. So you have to find out what you have to find out. You have to find out the motion of the object at time p and q. So move from p vertically upward and check out where it hits the collide the line. Okay, so in speed time graph, when you get horizontal line, it means the speed of your body is constant. So it means at p your speed of your object is constant speed. Okay, but if you look on Q, you are, yes, it hits at this region. So in speed time graph, when you look on the straight line that is forward and that is moving upward direction, then it means body is moving with constant acceleration. And second word that is used for constant acceleration is that body is moving with uniformly increasing speed. I will add here constant acceleration. Okay, CA. Is it clear? Now look on the option. I have mentioned that P represent constant speed and Q represent constant acceleration. So look on the MCQs. Yes. So you will get the body is not at rest. We are wrong. Moving with constant speed. Yes. So we have two option here. I have mentioned that in Q the body is moving with increasing speed. It means body is accelerating. So your option will be C. Is it clear? If you have not understand the first two lecture of motion, and you can also check out the playlist of motion where you will get the lectures, two lectures in which I have described all the key points of to solve the past papers. Okay, try to understand those questions, then you have to focus on the past papers. The diagram shows the distance time graph for the motion of an object. This is the distance time graph. At this region, in distance time graph, when you get horizontal line that is parallel to time axis, it mean body, the distance of your body is not changing. It mean body is at rest. But if you look on this one, straight line, either straight line is moving downward or straight line is moving upward, just like that. I will mention here, if just like that. In both cases, you have you must understand that this two straight line represents the bodies moving with constant speed. Okay, so look on the options are, look on A. Okay, a body at rest. Yes, body is at rest initially at this time interval, body is at rest, and then body start to move with constant speed. So this is the constant deceleration. No, remember, we cannot get information about acceleration or deceleration from distance time graph. Acceleration and deceleration can be measured from speed time graph. Okay, this point is very important. And second thing, the area under the curve of distance does not give any information, and the gradient of distance time graph gives you the speed of your moving object. So that is why your B option will be correct, because initially it is at rest and then body is moving with constant speed in this region. So your B option will be correct. There is no link of acceleration with the distance time graph. So try to understand the concept and key points. Without key points you are zero. Understand? Now move towards question number 6, that is taken from October-November 2019. An athlete runs 300 meters up a hill in 100 seconds. She then runs down the same hill in 50 seconds. What is her average speed for the whole run? First of all, you have to understand up a hill. It means, suppose that this is hill and same hill, and this is short hill. Cyclist that is moving in 100 seconds and covered 300 distance in upward direction in 100 seconds. Okay, initial time is 100 seconds, and then when he is moving downward, again he covers the same distance 300 meter, and it takes time 50 seconds. The reason is that it may be different reasons. No, we are not moving towards the reason. We have to focus on the solution of that question. What you have to do now, you have to find the average speed. So for that question, you must apply the formula. Total distance is, I will mention here, total distance divided by total time taken. Okay, so total distance is 1000 meter when athlete is moving upward, and 1000 meter when it is moving in downward direction. So total distance will be 600. 300 meter plus 300 meter divided by time taken is, initial time was 100 seconds plus second time is 50 seconds. So uh, 600 meter divided by 150 seconds, so you will get here 4 meter per second. So your answer will be B. Okay, now move seventh question is question number 7. The motion of an object is represented by a speed time graph. This is the speed time graph, and the area under the curve is, it has mentioned which quantity is equal to the area under the curve. Again, I am repeating here, the area under the curve of speed time graph will gives us the distance covered by the object. So you must directly focus on the distance. This is your distance, so your option will be C. Is it clear? Cambridge past paper are very easy if you understand the key points. Without key points you cannot do anything else. Okay, that is why I started the free of cost series of all the chapter to help the students worldwide, so that student can get a start without any hesitation. So it is humble request to all of you, try to subscribe this channel to get free of cost whole course of IGCSE, O level, GCE, Edexcel, IGCSE and A level. Okay, that will be your appreciation from your side, and it will be great thing for me, and then I will upload more videos for you, so that you can without pain you can get a star, okay, in your final exams. Okay, let's towards the question number 8. Which statement about the acceleration is correct? Acceleration mean the rate of change of the speed of the object of the body. So it is called rate of change of speed of the body. Yeah, other word you can say that rate of change of velocity of the body is called acceleration. Okay, so different parameters can be used, so meaning are same. So first option is your answer. It has mentioned here change of speed of the object. If you look on this one, distance, it is a distance an object travels in 1 second. No, this is related to the speed. Okay, distance over time. If you look on the seat, is the force acting. No, it is a force acting. No, there is no link of force with the acceleration here. The force is involved in next chapter, where I will describe how by applying the force, what happens when you apply the force on the object. So there is no link of force here. Next is question number 9. The graph shows how the speed of an object varies with time, at which label time is the acceleration grade test. So this is the speed time graph. The gradient of speed time graph will give you the acceleration. So here we have 3 curves. First curve is this one, A curve. Second is this one. Third is this one. It has mentioned greatest acceleration. So remember, if you look on this one, I will give you a little bit of hit. The slope of this line is more than slope of this line and slope of this line. It depends on the angle. Okay,
If you look on this one, I will give you a little bit hit, move it vertical downward, and this angle is smaller. If you look on the angle of this line, it is largely more a greater angle. Okay, by increasing the angle, the slope is increases. This is the key point of that MCQ. So your answer will be A. Okay, your answer will be A, because the slope of A is more than slope of C and D, so it has greatest acceleration. Move towards the second next question. Question number 10. The graph shows how the speed of an object changes with the time, and how far does the object travels in 10 seconds. It means you have to measure the distance. How far mean you have to measure the distance. So area under the curve of speed time graph will give you the distance traveled by the object. I will solve it here, but before I solve it, you have to divide the geometry into two shapes. Draw perpendicular straight line. Okay, so this point will be 5. How I find it? Graph is starting from 0, and first value of graph is 2 seconds. It means 1 will be in between of 0 and 2. So 1 2 3 is here, 4 and 5, and top of that triangle is touch the y-axis at 8 meter per second. So we have two triangle. First triangle is this one, second triangle is this one. So how you can find out the area? Look at that, you have to use to 1/2. I have already explained multiple times in last videos. You have to use 1/2 if your geometry is triangle. 1/2 length is 5, width is 8, plus again 1/2 length is starting from 5 ending at 10. You have to subtract 10 minus 5, you will get again 5, multiply by height is common, that is 8. Okay, so you will get here 1/2, 2 4s are 20 meter plus 20 meter. Your answer is 40 meter. Is it clear? So your option is C. It is very simple question. Okay, so next question is question number 11. A car travels at an average speed of 60 km per hour and for 15 minutes. How far mean you have to find the distance. How far does the car travels in 15 minutes? Remember, it has mentioned here hours and this is in minutes, so you have to convert. There are two ways to solve this one. Either you have to convert hours into minute, or second thing, you can convert minutes into hours. So I will convert minutes into hours, then you can no, I will try my best to convert these hour into minutes, because in 1 hour we have 60 minutes, so time is already in minutes, so you can easily solve it. It is very simple. Distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. This is the formula. Okay, speed is 60 km per hour multiplied by time is 15 minutes. Okay, so 60 kilometer as it is, place 60 minutes for 1 hour, because in 1 hour we have 60 minutes, multiply by 15 minutes. Now what to do now? Remember, here I will simplify it. 15 4s are 60, and 4 for 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20. You will get 15 kilometer distance traveled by the object. Is it clear? Now next question number 12. The graph shows the motion of a car for a 5-second period. Which row is correct? And I will give you understanding of the graph. If you look on this one, at 0 mean body is starting from rest, and then for in first 3 second interval the body is moving with constant acceleration. It means the body is getting more and more speed, and after 10 seconds the body uh, the line is horizontal to the time axis. It means the speed of your object is constant. Okay, from 3 to 5 seconds. So we have to look on the option. The car is at rest, okay, and the car is moving at constant speed at, okay, you have to find out the time when body is moving with constant speed and when body is at rest. So I have we have two things, as I have mentioned here. The body is at rest when time is 0 second at the start of the journey. So C and D option will be wrong. And after 3 seconds, if you look on the diagram, look on the diagram, this is when body is at rest, and this is the time when body is moving with constant speed. It has mentioned in the 4 option is 4. It means 4 is between 3 and 5. This is your 4. So at 4 seconds you move to vertically upward and check out where it is touching the line. This line shows that body is moving with constant speed. So you have to select that option where body is moving with constant speed at 4 seconds. Yes, at 4 seconds body is moving with constant speed, and at 0 second it is at rest. Your answer will be B here. Okay, now next question is question number 13. An object begins to fall close to the earth's surface. Air resistance can be ignored. Which statement about the object acceleration is correct? Remember, when any body begins to fall as a free fall situation, it means body is accelerating with constant acceleration. The reason is that the every planet has its own gravitational acceleration by which it attracts the body towards its center with the same acceleration. In case of Earth, the acceleration of the body is 9.81. If we round off this one, we get 10. Okay, suppose this is your Earth, and this is your object that is falling freely. When the object is moving towards the earth, it means the earth is attracting the body with constant acceleration, whose value is 10 meter per second square. 10 meter per second square. The actual value is to 9.81. So you can use according to the situation here. The value acceleration is not changing close to the earth's surface, so your answer will be A here. Okay, the acceleration not decreasing as 45. Remember, acceleration is decreased in that case when body is moving in upward direction, as we have solved one MCQs already. The acceleration is increasing. No, acceleration is still remain at 9.81. It's not increasing. Acceleration is 0. No, acceleration will be 0 at infinity, where earth gravitational acceleration has no effect in space. Okay, and second thing, the value of gravitational acceleration is 0 at the center of the earth. So you have to understand all these things. I hope you have understand the situation of every MCQs, and I try my best to give you the detailed overview and next we will move towards the extended MCQs of 2000 from 2018 to 2024 of all versions. Okay, stay with me, keep in touch, subscribe and like this channel and share it with your students and class fellows so that you will be successful in your final exam. It is a free of cost course. You don't have to need any payment to me. If anybody wants to take online classes, then you can contact with me. I will give you the whole overview of whole books in detail, and we will also solve the topical past paper in detail. Goodbye.